get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Well, probably that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And some space here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 88 yards. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now Fields. Hard throw, incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Here's Hardy set to return. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Jameis to throw it. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Now Winston. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the 1st down with his legs. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. To throw is Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Winston. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. The kick by Maher is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap, Fields. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll go option to the short side. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there on the 2nd and a couple.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Read option, here's Montgomery. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Fields on 1st down. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And he rifles one incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Again, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings out 4th down.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Oh, what a move. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First down, Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Jameis now on first down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Saints. On the ground and through the air. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off through the air with a touchdown to Alvin Kamara. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Fields. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fields now to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Off play action, Fields. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that nearly intercepted. And for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return, Hardy. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From just shy of midfield, Winston.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Kamara.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Winston's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Kamara up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. A really nice catch, but bottom line, that should have gone for more yardage.
Give him a pass in the flat that allows him to get upfield. There's plenty of distance between him and all the defenders. Actually cost himself some yards. They got the completion, but it could have been so much more.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
That's caught by Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Now Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Fields throwing again. He hits Mooney going across the middle.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Fields. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Got the connection here to Bourne.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 29, Winston.
A quick one here hauled in by Kamara.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
164 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Winston on 3rd and 2. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. 30. The 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. A give. This is Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
To throw is Fields.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught at the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here's Fields.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
To the air again, Fields. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run with Montgomery, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 29.
247 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They had the huge play last time